Describe a new law you would like to introduce in your country. What law it is, what changes this law brings, whether this new law will be popular, how you came up with the new law, and explain how you feel about this law. I would like to talk about a new law I would introduce in my country. The law I have in mind is to make recycling mandatory for every household and business. This law would require everyone to sort their waste into different categories: paper, plastic, metal, glass, and organic waste. There would be separate bins for each type of waste, and special trucks would collect these recyclables separately. The changes this law would bring are quite significant. First, it would reduce the amount of waste that goes into landfills. This is important because landfills take up a lot of space and can be harmful to the environment. By recycling more, we can also conserve natural resources. For example, recycling paper reduces the need to cut down trees. Recycling plastic means we use less oil. These changes would help protect the environment and make our country a cleaner place to live. I believe this new law would be popular, but it might take some time for people to get used to it. At first, some might find it inconvenient to separate their waste. However, with proper education and awareness campaigns, people would understand the benefits of recycling. Schools, community centers, and media can play a big role in teaching people how to recycle and why it's important. Over time, I think most people would support the law because they would see the positive effects on their surroundings. I came up with this idea after seeing how much waste is produced every day and realizing how little of it is actually recycled. I read about other countries that have strict recycling laws and saw how successful they are. For example, countries like Germany and Sweden have very high recycling rates because of their laws and the systems they have in place. This inspired me to think about how we could do something similar in our country. I feel very positive about this law. I think it would make a big difference in our fight against pollution and climate change. It would also help create a culture of responsibility and care for the environment. Knowing that everyone is doing their part to recycle would give me a sense of pride and hope for the future. I believe this law could lead to other environmental initiatives and help us build a more sustainable society.